It's okay to ask for help, and you don't have to do it all by yourself. There are people out there who are going to show up in your life at the right time, at the right place, who have the tools, who have the experience to be able to help you get through whatever it is that you're going through. Now, I remember the first time in my life that I really stepped into this and asked for help, and it served me until today. And this was almost 20 years ago. I joined the gym. I wanted to get in shape. I wanted to build muscle. I wanted to kind of look like a bodybuilder. And it's scary. Like when you step into a place like that where you don't really know anything or anyone, it's hard to ask for help. But the universe provided, and I ended up meeting this guy who asked me to help him spot him, work out with him. And I was like maybe 17 at the time, and he was like 21, and he was gigantic. And this is super rare because back then you wouldn't see people like this in gyms regularly. He was like 275 pounds, huge, former like teen heavyweight nationals champion, 22-inch arms. And I would talk to him and I'd ask him, like, what should I do? And the first thing out of his mouth was hire a coach. So I didn't actually end up hiring him. I ended up just hiring a trainer who was this guy who was a wrestling coach and a wrestler at the gym, and he was a personal trainer, and he was pretty fit. And he laid it out for me and set the foundation for me to know exactly what to do and to step into the gym for the rest of my life. Now, if I hadn't done that, there was no Google, there was no internet, there was no way to figure this out on my own. I would have just been somebody like you see in the gym, kind of going aimlessly and never getting any results. And that actually ended up turning into me gaining a bunch of muscle. I'm not that way anymore. Working for a supplement company, which is my dream, like this, one of the companies I would see in the magazines all the time. I don't even know how I manifested that back then. Working for one of my bodybuilding idols, and then eventually going down the path that I am on now, being a chiropractor, coach, owning my own company, my own supplement company at the time that did really well, and just this whole journey because I asked for help. So I never forgot that. And when I became a chiropractor, the first thing that I did was I found my mentors. I worked for them for almost nothing. And the only reason I stayed working for them for 6 to 9 months was because they were teaching me everything I needed to know about being a successful doctor, communicator, business person, all these life lessons. And they're also very successful on their own. They're, in the tens of millions of dollars that they make, and have good lives, everything they want. And I stepped into that and I got help, and I wasn't afraid to do that because a lot of people in my position would want to get a better job or they're getting paid more money. Well, I saw it as that was me getting paid. And then when I went and opened up my own practice and I wanted to expand out of that and go into the coaching business, the first thing I did was hire a coach who was living a life that I thought really fit something that I would enjoy. And he was the most expensive coach that I could have hired at the time. And we ended up working together for 3 months. And we're still friends to this day, but all the stuff that he taught me and I was able to embody by working with him really transformed the way that I think, the way that I do things. And I ended up making more money because of it, but that's cool, but that's not really the gift. The gift is the embodiment that you get from asking for help from somebody who has the experience or embodies the thing that you want, that you want to manifest. And it's much easier to manifest that way when you have a mental or energetic model to align yourself with. And we can all maybe figure it out on our own. But that's really the shortcut to doing this. And ever since then, I've never been able to invest in asking for help because, and I always try to invest in it in some way, whether it's time or money, because it really shows to the person that's helping me that it's important to me and I'm going to listen to them. So if you're, stuck and you feel alone, ask the universe for somebody to show up and give you the opportunity for you to invest in whatever way it is. Maybe it's just your time, maybe it's money, maybe it's exchanging something you have to offer. Or maybe they just like you so much that, they see something in you that you don't see and they want to help craft that. Because there are a lot of very successful people that will do that and mentor you in that way. But if you want to guarantee it, always be willing to invest in some way. And don't be afraid, just ask for that person to show up. And when they show up or the opportunity shows up, don't second guess yourself. Just take that step and do it and move forward. And know that it's not just about what you get directly out of it. It's the embodiment and the lessons and the energy that you're able to align to because of that relationship. We are humans. We don't have to do this on our own. Everything is you pushed out, right? So all you have to do is call that person in, and it's literally a version of you. Imagine it's your future self showing up to show you the way, to the path, to the thing you're trying to bring into your life, whether it's better health, more energy, a certain type of business, a relationship, or how to be in a relationship, or communication, or whatever skill set or thing that it is. That's going to be the shortcut for you. I guarantee it. So just don't be afraid to ask for help. And if you don't have like the money to do that stuff, you can just imagine like people on YouTube are talking to you and they're giving you the answers. But you also have to invest with your physical self and take the action and do it and not be afraid that it's going to fail. And also know that without their direct kind of one-on-one input, it might take you a little bit longer. But you taking those first steps is showing the universe like, hey, this is something I really want. Like, open the path for me. I don't know exactly how I'm going to get there, but I'm willing to take the steps no matter what. So don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to ask. Everything is unfolding for you right now. So I hope this video was helpful for you. I just wanted to share a little bit about my story about asking for help and like how it totally transformed my life, because it really did. And if you need help, drop me a comment. I'm happy to help you in the comments. And I hope to see you on the next video.